Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Grantham Town save here in Football Manager 23 with me, cwattyeso, where today we have League action against Crawley Town away and Chesterfield at home. As we are now into April, only a month and a couple of games left in the season. Let's get it done, hopefully in the next video. Or two, and look forward to another summer of squad finagling, staff replacing, ready for our next challenge. So let's jump into today's video and go and get on straight into game against Crawley Town away. So yes, not a lot to really mention. March finished okay. We got the new youth intake in the last video. Got a bunch of players whose contracts are going to be expiring, I believe, at the end of this season. But we're not going to worry too much about that. Squad for today's game seems to be fairly good. Players on the bench. Sam Campbell pressing forward. Anderson, advanced playmaker. You know what? I might just change that. I do like Iqbal. I have to say, I do like Iqbal. Got Davies and Barker on the bench. We'll see. See where they fit into things. Right then, let's go. And hopefully get a good game today. Unlike real life at the weekend, where Grantham travelled to Brighouse Town and were, well, 4-0 down at half-time, came back to be 4-2 by full-time, but ultimately a very disappointing game to watch from the sidelines as a fan, especially the first half. On a day where it wasn't the greatest of days anyway, to be honest. For those people wondering where the matchday vlog is for Saturday's game, there is not going to be one. I didn't actually do any recording on Saturday. To be fair, the journey up to the match took a lot longer than anyone expected in the car, and that's no shout on Anna and Richard if you're watching the video. You know, you are perfect chauffeurs and perfect travelling companions to these away games, but obviously the combination of a bank holiday weekend, lots of traffic on the road with people looking to get away for a last minute holiday before the school holidays ends, major roadworks on the A1 and M62 just caused the journey to be like an hour and a half longer than it should have been. And for someone who gets PTSD and anxiety really bad when travelling in vehicles, that extra hour and a half that I didn't anticipate and plan for just meant that I was on a losing battle after that, you know. And then, like I say, everything just seemed to then go against us on the day. It started to rain really badly as we were making our way to the ground just before kick-off. It rained for like the first probably 20 minutes of the match. Like I say, we were very quickly down 2-0 within like the first 10 minutes. And it's just like, oh, be one of them days. Gonna be one of them days, you know. And like I say, I just did not feel great in myself because of my conditions, unfortunately. Did not enjoy the match. And then literally, like, as soon as the match finished, we were straight in the car travelling back, and it was just too much. The day just overwhelmed me very quickly, and I didn't cope with it very well. And I spent the whole of yesterday, Sunday, trying to recover from that. And I didn't feel great yesterday all day. You may have noticed I didn't do any streaming or anything yesterday. I should have done a multiplayer session on Farming Simulator Sunday night with the guys from my Kick channel, my Kick subscribers. I couldn't do it. I just had to go to bed early last night and say, you know what, the weekend has beaten me. But we have to go again today because, of course, we've got Belper visiting the Mears this afternoon at 3 o'clock. So I'm up, I'm showered, I'm dressed, I'm doing some Football Manager. I'm trying to get myself over the weekend, but it's hard. It is hard.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feel.
Right, we've scored a goal. Well done, De Bourne. Thank you for that.
Passes it square.
Took a deflection, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Flings it across.
Oh, cleared off the line from a Wagstaff header.
Into space.
Picked up a few bookings.
Coached through there. It's a fabulous position.
De Bourne's in. De Bourne gets his second goal of the game. That was a better goal. No deflections that time. Picked up 4 bookings. Right, we're going to make some subs. We're not having any red cards, ladies and gents. We're not. Right, 65 minutes. That'll do me. I've seen enough. Right, Kai Davis for Ahmad Diallo. Steve Anderson for Charlie Webster. Hamza Chowdhury for Max Corrie. Alex Smith for Bolwell. Denver Hume. I don't think I've got a left back. I do not. Skillen can go out and play left back. Ben Cabango can come on then for Hume. Barker on for Campbell. And change the goalie, of course. Playing time is key. And we'll just get through today's game. Like I say, we picked up a lot of cards. Hope we don't get a fine. Please no one else get booked. Oh, Anderson's been booked. Crap. Must have a very dodgy referee today, very strict referee who's just like, from the opening minute, decided you foul, you're going in, getting cautioned.
Good purposeful running. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Weather's coming down quite poorly. Go on, Barker. Oh, keeper tips it into the post.
Nicely worked. Looking to hold it up, no one to pick out.
Attack didn't go nowhere. Whiteman plays it up front. Smith, Chowdhury, Barker, Davis is through. Oh, defender did well there. Defender just pushed him that little bit wide. Didn't allow him to go straight to goal. Just kept him on the outside there, and I think Davis kind of rushed.
That was mighty close.
But 2-0, away win. In our opening match is pretty decent, I would say. 2 goals from De Bourne. Like I say, the new formation's working. Whether it's working brilliantly compared to my formation, my 4-4-2, who knows? I've never really liked formations that only play the one striker, I'll be honest. I always feel like you should have 2 men up top. I may be old school in that mentality. Maybe showing my age a bit there, but I always believe you should have 2 dedicated front men. We'll do the press conference, because I don't often do a lot of these. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to point no. I'm going to say it. I don't like some of the refereeing that's gone on recently. You know, there was the game where I was really hoping I was going to be asked about the ref, because was it the Blackburn FA Cup game where they were given a very obvious offside goal and I never got questioned about it. In the post-match, and I really wanted to put the officials on blast in that game, and I didn't get to do it. So hopefully now I can have my say, have my moment in the spotlight, throw some shade at the officials. Right, so next game then is Chesterfield at home, who are 3rd in the league, so should be a good battle. I will see you in a few moments' time. Okay, so we've got the game against Chesterfield now. However, developments have happened. Sam Johnston has come to me and said that basically, because I've continually broken promises that I've made to him about increasing his playing time, he basically wants to leave the club. So he's handed in his transfer request, which has been granted, and we've received offers for him straight away. Marseille, Besiktas, Sturm Graz, and Genk, whoever Genk are. Some nice offers there. So yeah, I've accepted them. If he doesn't want to play, and he's not happy being used in a rotation system with the other fella, then as far as I'm concerned, he can go. He's 34. I'm not going to miss him. Plenty of other goalkeepers out there in the world. So yeah, it is what it is. So there's a few players now getting very unhappy because I'm refusing to let them move to join other clubs. But the thing is, the short-sightedness of these individuals just baffles me, because they don't realise, they just can't see the bigger picture, can they? They can't see beyond their own freaking nose that we're going to be bigger than the club they want to fucking move to. You want to move to a bigger club? We're going to be bigger than that club in a few months' time, in a season's time. So you won't be making a forward move, will you? You'll actually be making a backward step. But these players, they They're frustrating on a massive, massive scale. Right, we're going to have a bit of a switch up today. Is what I'm going to do. Let's bring Mengi on for him. Might as well put the... well, honestly, Johnston's made his bed. So Johnston has to lie in it, I'm afraid. Yeah, Iqbal for Anderson. Anderson for Webster. Diallo is fine. No, he's not. I'm going to put... I'm going to play... Yeah, I'm going to play Davies on the right wing. Today, that is my strategy for today's game. My experimentation. Let Barker do some pressing. He's unhappy about playing out of position. Who? 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 Anderson? Right, we've got a lot of lovely stuff to do. Ooh. Lots of tweets that Grantham Town have just posted about the get yourself down to the gingerbread hut and get your gingerbread burger for today's game. If they have any. They sold out of food at the last game.
Inch perfect. Making it work. Constantly looking to link up. With a trademark flourish. Has it out wide and in space.
The ball.
Skips past his man.
Anderson.
What can they make of this?
Davies.
And into a position of real...
Oh, I forgot to mention as well. Since the last video I recorded, I have actually fixed the 3D kit as well. You may have noticed I changed the sponsorship on the shirt, on the team screen, and on the club info screen. But on the actual 3D kit, the one here that you see in game, if you zoom in really close, it still had the old logo on it, still had this sponsor on it. Well, I've actually managed to now change that. The issue I was having was that the kit that this lovely Macron kit, isn't actually available in the Kit Basher program as a template to use. So it was like, do I just go with a normal black and white striped shirt that doesn't actually look like this, or do I? And eventually, I actually got or found that if I sent the template, the existing 3D Match Engine shirt, to my channel subscriber, one of my Kit channel subscribers, and YouTube channel members, Mr. Barker. Hello, Mr. Barker, if you're out there. No relation to Shay Barker, our forward. Absolutely, names purely, you know, coincidental. He was able to use his magical graphics skills to digitally remove the existing Grantham Town sponsor from the shirt and send it back to me blank. So now I have this lovely stylish shirt with a blank slate on the front that I can put any logo I want onto for future seasons. If I decide to stick with the shirt design for the coming seasons in the save, I can just replace the sponsorship logo every so often when we get new sponsorship. I think that will work quite well. So I'm happy about that. Obviously, I've got a completely different away shirt design and sorted out, so I don't have to worry about doing the away one. Although, somebody on the Kit Basher Discord group was trying to do a template for the Macron away shirt that we used, but to be honest, big fan of that design. Not a big fan of the grey and green zigzaggy thing. It's an ugly looking shirt. I'm not a fan of grey shirts ever since Man United got bumped by Southampton all those years ago in the Premier League. And we changed strips at half time and went to a blue and white kit, our third kit at the time, because the players couldn't see each other in the grey. So yeah, I don't like grey. I much prefer to be nice and colourful and bright shirts. Like I say, black and white is obviously going to be always our stripes is always going to be traditional. Grantham Town. We're not going to play in anything other than black and white stripes. But when it comes to the away kit, I am all for, you know, let's go for whatever crazy, bright, colourful design we can go for. Let's not go for drab grey in future. You know? Let's look good when we go on tour, you know? When we rock up to someone else's ground, we want to rock up looking flipping good. There's a good goal from Zidane Iqbal.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger. Gets into a good position.
I've also switched the camera, you may have noticed, for the 3D match. So we actually use the director camera angle. I think it's working pretty good.
We'll keep this alive.
Iqbal again. Iqbal's running the show today. He is. At half time, Iqbal is running the show out there. Right, let's just talk to these two. Well, one of them fired up, the other one didn't. Barker's not really done much up front for us, has he, today? I don't think this pressing forward lot really works.
He's managed to get to it.
I think we need to... I might need to just tweak this tactic a little bit. Some of the roles in it I don't think really suit.
Now, where's he looking? And it's played forward. Great play.
Some of our players. Zidane Iqbal has suffered, unfortunately, a bad injury, so move Anderson to there. Bring Webster on for Iqbal. Whilst we've got this screen open, is there anybody else we're going to look to change? We are. We're going to bring on Dodds for Barker. And we're going to switch him to be a advance forward on attack. Get him forward. That's what we want. Right. Davies is playing a little bit complacent, so let's bring Ahmad on for Davies. Maybe give De Bourne a bit of a break. He's had a good day at the office. That'll do me for now. I'm happy. Might make a few more changes towards the end of the game. Ahmad Diallo. Both Diallos are on a course. We've got Amadou and Ahmad.
Whistle goes, and he's been given offside.
Webster. Diallo.
He's still got it.
Oh, it's a penalty. Right, let's change player. Change player. We want... Who do we want to take the penalty? Let's let Graham Dodds take it, please.
Keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, that's
Yeah! Get in there, Dodsey.
Yes, he's done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Oh, what a goal!
Let's make some changes. Let's bring on Jared Wagstaff for Bolwell. Just Skillen for Hume. Alex Smith for Corey. In actual fact, let's swap those round. No, that doesn't work, does it? He's got to play there. Anderson. Who can play in that attacking midfield role? You can. Right. Off we go to the races, boys and girls. Finish off the match, hopefully quite strongly.
There's no one to pick out.
Did give up that one goal, but hey ho, happy days. Probably give up another one.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Come on, Amadou. Knock it past him.
Plays the ball back. Keep it going. Have had plenty of possession. Gets it upfield. He's in need of protection here. He has it now.
Come on, Diallo, that's it. Go on, take him on. That's it. Ahmad.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination.
The composure of the boy just takes his time. Gets the ball onto his right foot where he wants it. And then, boom. Or was that his left? I think that was his left foot, wasn't it? Yeah, just brings it in on his left foot where he wants it. Finds the shot. Perfect.
It was a pleasure to watch him.
Perfect bit of football there. And the Chesterfield lot can go back to Chesterfield knowing that they have been comfortably beaten. And there was 4,160 fans here today. Thank you, fans. Thank you for showing up and supporting the team. Excellent. Love it. Love it when there's a good turnout. Love it. Lots of kit all over the floor. Can't really do a lot about that. Let's tidy up the changing rooms, lads. Come on. Your mothers ain't going to do it. You're not at home now. Oh, if we tell you what, if we hadn't conceded that one goal, we would have hit 100 goals difference. We'd have a plus 100 goal difference for the season. That would have been nice. I mean, there's still games to go, though. Still games to go. Iqbal's injured. He's going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. Leave to the physios. Motion. Oh, so even though Chesterfield got spanked, they have clinched promotion, along with Notts County. So, yeah. See you next year in League One, boys. Plus one from this group, probably. Northampton, Yeovil, York, Forest Green Rovers. Oh, I wouldn't mind York. I'd take York up with us. I would. Don't mind having a trip to York. Let's do the press conference then. Denver Hume has now made 100 league appearances for Grantham Town. What does he mean to this club? It's a great moment for him, and I'm proud of what he's been able to do for this football club. Scoring just before the referee blew for half-time, a crucial event in the game. What do you think Amad Diallo's got? Absolutely brilliant. What a great goal. No, it's not looking bad. Are we likely to see more? Flexibility gives us options. Yes. Yeah, players have to be flexible. They can't just specialise in one position. They have to be multi-rolled. You have to be specialists in 2 or 3 areas of the pitch, really. I mean, especially for me at my level. Just sell him. Just offer to sell him. It's not my problem. Morgan Rogers. You know? Can always get somebody else. There's going to be people wanting to join this club when we get promoted. You know? Next season, there's going to be players lining up wanting a chance to come and play for the mighty Gingerbreads. I do not need players who are like, I don't think I'm starting enough matches. Stop and think. Stop and think, mate. Why aren't you starting enough matches? Look at the players who are starting the matches. Look at yourself. See the difference. See that difference. Right then, ladies and gents, I think we've reached the point where we've got to the end of today's episode. I will be back with the final games of the season in the next video. But for now, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to like the video, comment on the video, share the video as well. That means a lot to me. And I will see you all again very soon. But for now, from me, C Watty, take care of yourselves, stay safe, cheerio!